G'day, it's Pete here, and I'm back for another weekly free instant tournament, and this time I'm coming to you from Fitzroy Island, which is up near Cairns. Just about to go play a tournament at the Great Barrier Reef Congress, but let's jump in and see how we can do. So here we have 18 highs, so we'll start with one diamond. It's gone pass to us. Partner didn't bid. One no trump here is unusual no trump overcall, so they have clubs and hearts 5-5. I think I can make a support double here. See what they want to do. My partner's bid 2 spades. They've got a fit. They've got a heart fit. This is an easy 4 spade contract. I'm not interested in slam, but we'll bid 4 spades. How on earth can my partner bid 2 spades and now key card? That is peculiar. Okay, I'll show my 3 key cards and 6 spades. So I said I had no interest in slam. I'm guessing that my partner's got a singleton heart. Yeah, and we still have no play. They have a 7 count. This is just pretty bizarre that they would start this way. Do I have any legitimate chance? No. I have no idea why my partner keycarded on this option. I think I've got about the best possible hand I could have. I want to make sure I don't go too many off here, so like diamonds, I can potentially play diamonds 4-1 either way if there's a singleton 9 of diamonds, so I want to keep an eye out for that. East has 5-5, so West probably just has 4 diamonds, so looks like drawing trumps and probably just taking a club finesse. Okay, so they're 3-2. If they were 4-1, I would have had to worry about when I take the club finesse in case it fails. But I can play a club to the ace first up. And king of diamonds. I'm just going to lead a club. I suspect they hop with the king. They do. Okay, 35% for, I guess, just a normal board. Some people only just bid 3 spades, so they bought it, and some people defended there against 3 hearts. One person managed to get to 4 spades. They opened a diamond and then just directly supported their... No, they didn't support their partner. They just never showed support. They bid 2 clubs. And... oh, does that show support? Shows a really strong hand. Okay, that's just a really weird way to start this weekly free tournament off. Anyway, moving on to board number 2. So here we have a 16 count, so 1 no trump. Partner transferred to spades, so we've got a fit here, and that's where it lies. Okay, so we have 2 club losers, 2 diamond losers, a heart loser, and a spade loser. So at this stage, firstly I want to see if they get a club ruff, so I'll play the 10 of clubs and then the queen of clubs. It was 4 to the king. Low diamond shift. Okay, so I just have to guess diamonds straight up here. And low to the king of clubs, was it? Yeah, so East 2 is a passed hand, should have the ace king of clubs. I don't think they'll have the ace of diamonds, so let's play low. Okay, so we got that one right. So that was just using the inference there of oh wow, they just put the queen on. Okay, so East has shown up with ace king of clubs, queen of diamonds. They probably don't have the queen of spades, so I think I'm just going to try and drop the queen offside. They might have a balanced 11 count, so maybe I shouldn't do that, but they would have opened some 11s. Okay, so they're 4-1 offside. My diamonds are all good. My heart finesse is going to work. I need to take the heart finesse while I have an entry. So we'll play spade over. Okay, so here, heart, and I win. If I trump a heart back, then I don't necessarily get my club trick, so we'll play a club now. And if West can trump anything, then that they get a trick, but other than that, I can just draw trumps and I have the rest with the Queen of Clubs. 89%, that's a bit better. So that one's a pretty cool hand about working out what you know about the cards. Some people got to 1 no trump. Oh, they opened 1 heart with their balance 15, trying to show their 5 card major, which didn't work. Whereas opening 1 no trump worked a treat, and then making 9 tricks was good. So let's move on to board number 3. Alright, so board number 3, we have 14 highs, 4-4-1. We'll start with 1 diamond. If they bid a spade, it's a bit awkward. If they bid a heart, how good is my hand? That's singleton ace of spades. It's a really tricky question about how you should actually evaluate these sorts of things. I could jump to 3 hearts. That feels about right. But 4-4-1s are a pretty ugly shape, so I'm just going to take the low road. At imps, I think I would bid 3 hearts. Match points, I think 2 hearts is okay. Looks like we fit reasonably well together here. Got the ace of diamonds lead, so we have no hearts. We have 3 spade losers we have to deal with. We have 3 diamond losers, but the king is now going to win there. We have a club loser, so I want to try and trump my spades, and I don't know if we'll see what happens with diamonds. So if I want to trump my spades, I can't draw trumps too early. Just preserve the beer card. Alright, so we'll go up here. And because I want to trump spades, let's cash the ace of spades to unblock. And now just give up a club, creating our entries. Okay, so cash a diamond, and these should show out here. Yeah. And West still has the jack of diamonds, which they'll play, and I can trump this one high. Okay, so I'm just missing the 9-8 of hearts. That king is ominous. Okay, so I only need to trump 1 more spade. I could cash the ace of hearts to try and prevent them being able to overoff, but that seems unlikely to work. I could also just ruff this one high. Okay, so if I ruff this one high, ruff, draw a trump, I'll just lose 1 more trip. If I get to ruff this one low, if it gets over-ruffed and they play a heart, then I just have a high cross ruff. So the chance of making 10 tricks is worth it. So we cross ruff now. 75%. Very nice. I think that one was a pretty interesting one about how to evaluate singleton aces, because you shouldn't count them as both the ace and the singleton value. Looks like everyone bid 2 hearts here. I don't see any 3 heart bidders at all. It's kind of interesting. I thought it was pretty close to a 3 heart bid, but at match points I think 2 hearts is right, but I'm just surprised that no one went that way. Board number 4, I had a decent hand, but partner found the bid that's going to make it a nightmare for me, so let's just pass. They have a awesome hand, and the opponents have a 10 card spade fit. 4 diamonds lead could easily be a singleton. we have... We've got a club loser, a diamond loser, a spade loser, and a heart loser. So we'll go up with the ace of diamonds and preserve the bid just for good measure. Cash the ace of hearts. And I feel like just knocking out that spade straight away. If they don't switch to a club, yeah, so that was the best news for me. If they switched to a club, that would have caused me a bit more issues, but here I think I might be able to get rid of my club loser. So I want to take the diamond finesse, even though it's probably not going to work, but I need it to get to the entry to make sure I can discard that club. So diamond over, yeah, and it was doubleton, so that was all good. And this one should be pretty good because they didn't get their club trick. 53%, that's all. Some people bid 4 hearts on this hand. I reckon it's pretty ridiculous to be bidding 4 hearts with this sort of hand. Your partner's got an absolute maximum, the queen of hearts falls, and like if the queen of hearts doesn't fall, then you're on the diamond finesse when your partner has the absolute best maximum hand they could have. So I didn't really consider 4 hearts at all. Even at second seat vulnerable for my partner. But currently we are in 63%, so going decently. So here onto board number 5, what do we have? We've got 12, 15 high card points, 3, 4, 5, 1. So it's very normal to open a diamond, but if I open a diamond and my partner bids a spade, it's a bit awkward. If I open a diamond and my partner bids a heart, I will probably want to jump to 3 hearts on this hand, and that's alright. If it goes a diamond pass on no trump, it's a bit awkward. I'm going to just open a no trump because I've got a singleton ace. Singleton ace or a king, there's something worth considering. 1 diamond's obviously fine, but it's hard to see where many issues come from with a singleton ace in a minor. So if my partner had transferred to clubs and passed, that's about the worst thing that could really happen here. Okay, so they got a 10 count, and we have a diamond loser, 2 club losers, 2 spade losers. Okay, so realistically I could get spades for 2 losers and diamonds for 1. I would want to set up the clubs for... Well, I would need to set up my diamonds for discards realistically. Or I could potentially try and trump 2 clubs. So if I try and trump 2 clubs, the entries to that hand are pretty limited. Setting up diamonds, I could fairly easily set up them for 1 discard. So maybe I get 1 diamond discard, 1 club ruff. So I'll just play a diamond to the king. I think this keeps my options open. Okay, so that looks like East has a doubleton diamond there, returning that. So here, I think I just want to really start drawing trumps. So it looks like East has the queen of clubs, an ace doubleton diamond. They probably don't have the ace of spades. Okay, so they got the ace of spades, but they're leading into my clubs. That's great news, as long as clubs aren't 7, 1, 1, 4. So here we'll discard a heart. Get to score that cheaply. I want to draw, say, 1 round of trumps to prevent them cross-ruffing on me. They're still entitled to 1 more trump trick, but at this stage I'm going to abandon drawing trumps and just king of clubs, and I will ruff the other club at some stage. And yeah, we've just got 2 I've got the rest. So making 10. I think that one should be good. 100%. What was everyone else doing? So they were presumably opening a diamond. Okay, so some other options. A diamond, a spade, and here they didn't feel like reversing into 2 hearts, so they bid a no trump. Other people just passed a spade. Others just rebid 2 diamonds. See, like there's lots of difficult options here. So it's very tricky for them to work out what they actually want to do. Anyway, that was board number 5. Let's move on to board number 6. So here we've got 13 high card points, 4, 1, 6, 2. And I'll open 1 diamond. And just show my spades here, I don't need to repeat my 6 card diamond suit. 2 clubs now. My partner's got a fit and a forcing hand. I'm not interested in slam, so we'll just bid 4 spades. Okay, so my partner's got a void club. Wow, I've got heaps of club tricks. So we've got an awesome double fit here, and we might easily make slam if spades break 3-2, or if there's like singleton ace of spades on side. So slam's fantastic. It's hard to work out why West passed initially. Okay, so I could try and cross back to my hand to hope that spades are 4-1 with West, but I really don't think that I've got 4 spades and like 6 or 7 clubs. I don't know why they passed originally. And if I go like ace of hearts and trump of heart, or a cross in diamonds, I set myself up for losing other tricks. So I'm going to give up on spades 4-1 on side, just lead a spade out. Glad to see East followed there. And it looks like we've got 12 tricks here, assuming they don't find a diamond rough. So we'll just claim now. 53%, that seems about fair because we did miss a really good slam, but it was hard to visualize the hands fitting so remarkably well together. Partner's hand was absolutely premium there. 2 people managed to bid it, some people got to 6 diamonds, but 4 spades. While looking at the north-south cards, that's where I'd want to be. Very hard to find that one. So now, board number 7. So here we've got 13 high card points. So I'll start with 1 club. I'll bid 1 spade. I think there's an easy jump to 3 spades. 6-4 shapes are fantastic. I really want to encourage us bidding game, so no way I'm going to not try and bid this one. And the opponents have a 11 card heart fit and didn't take a bid. So, well, East raised, but West didn't do any bidding over 3 spades. They have a massive fit and still didn't want to do anything. So that looks remarkably like a singleton club. So I want to draw trumps as quickly as possible. And I think East is probably more likely to have the ace of spades. So I want to make it hard for them. I'm going to lead a spade and see if they can fly with the ace. This isn't the normal way you'd play spades. And when West has the West has 2 aces and couldn't find a bid with... Does East have like 8 hearts or something? Okay, and so now we're at the point of throwing winners away. So I'll trump here and keep the long spades in my hand in case Jack drops, and we've got the rest, 10 tricks. 75%, that's going well. Some people got to 4 spades doubled. They walked the dog, they bid 2 spades and 3 spades. The opponents can beat us if they realise that that was a singleton club lead, which seems remarkably obvious. I still don't, I think West should probably bid 4 hearts with 4 card support and a 9 count there. East's hand's pretty good. They lose 1 diamond trick, 1 club trick, 1 spade. They're 1 off in 5 hearts if we find the right defense. On to our final board. We're in rank 1 at 69-ish%. Board number 8. So here we've got 13 high card points, 4, 5, 2, 2. They've bid my long suit, so I'll pass. 2 clubs, pass, pass. Do I want to compete, and if so, how? So if I wanted to compete, I probably should have bid a spade first. they don't necessarily have a fit, so it feels like passing is the best bet. But like, do we have a fit in hearts or spades? Potentially, but difficult to find. Now here's a spot that I see quite a bit, which is partner leads the king, and people with ace doubleton are taught that they should overtake and return one. And the whole point of that is so that you can partner play the queen and maybe give you a trump trick straight away. But here, looking at the jack and dummy, it's just a really bad idea to do that because we're just setting up the jack. Okay, so it looks like we just gave them the king of hearts there. So my partner played ace of hearts heart to give them an entry and get rid of a diamond trick. Okay, so I'll try and cash my ace of diamonds now. So we've lost the diamond trick because my partner couldn't continue them. But at this stage, I'll play the queen of hearts, and my partner gets to over off that. Queen of diamonds, so we'll just discard. Could have considered trumping in high there. Looks like it wouldn't have mattered in the slightest. Yeah, so they had the rest of the tricks. Making two. Extremely fat board to finish off with. Anyway, thanks all for watching. Hope you enjoyed this tournament. Finished in second with 66%, so pretty good one. Some interesting hands there. Sorry about all the ambient noise. It started raining really heavily here, and you might be able to hear the waves in the background. But hope you all enjoyed it, and I wanted to give a big thanks to all my Patreons for supporting me. If you want to support me, just check out patreon.com/bridgevid, or you can check the link below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.